You know, the idea is a very simple one, and you know, the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day, you know, you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Appreciate your time. How disappointed are you?
Well, you know, I just hate losing. You know, it's a tough loss. You know, they played extremely well. We just have to get ready for the off season. You know, next season for us starts right now.
To reach a certain level of success in any field that you're in, you have to have an ego that's going to say, I want to be the best. This is what's going to drive me, and come hell or high water, this needs to get done, and I need to be successful. It's a choice that you have to make. How are you inspiring others, right, to find themselves? That is the ultimate championship. So
how much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I push myself to exhaustion.
Won 5 championships, that's great. Another team won a championship this year. The team's going to win a championship next year. Those things come and they go. But what stays is, how do you use your passion and use that to inspire somebody else to create their passion? And then how can they pass that on to the next person? That is true success. There's a choice we have to make as people, as individuals. If you want to be great at something, you have to make inherent sacrifices that come along with that. Family time, hanging out with your friends. So at the age of 18, I knew that I was not going to be stopped. This was my life. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make sacrifices that come along with making that decision. I don't look at it as defeat. I look at it as just winning. You know what I mean? It's of course, at the end, you know, the end result is repeating, but man, it's a whole nother year. I'm not, you know, what we did last year was great, but it's not that difficult to me. Just forget about it, move on to the next season, and just win it again.
Last touch by the Wolves Brewer. Kobe is down on a knee and hopefully okay.
A piece of bone on Kobe Bryant's right index finger had been sheared off by a tendon. Most people would head for a hospital.
Kobe has an ability to focus on the task at hand, which is the game.
Just minutes later, Bryant would head back into the game.
He doesn't focus on that pain.
But I'm very demanding. I want you to perform at your absolute best. I want you to be great. I want you to maximize the potential and your God-given abilities. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like, to me, the mentality is a really simple one, in the sense that the confidence comes from preparation. You know, so when the game's on the line, I'm not asking myself to do something that I haven't done thousands of times before, right? So when I'm prepared, I know what I'm capable of doing, I know what I'm comfortable doing, and I know what I'm not comfortable doing. Right? And so in those moments, if it looks like I'm ice cold or not nervous, it's because I've done it thousands of times before, so it's one more time.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so. But when you're going through situations, what option do you have but to go through it? I want more. I want more. I want to learn more. Where can I learn more?
But that's the will and determination that we talk about with Kobe Bryant, is that, you know, whatever was going to happen, he would die on that basketball court. That's how much it meant to him to play the game.
That's what made him so special, man. That Mamba mentality, we've only seen that with him.
Okay.
And that's what made him so great. Like, we as competitors, we as teammates, we admired him for that.
Fast, and I will continue to be quoted. I think he's the best player in our league right now. What he's able to do offensively and defensively is, I mean, it's unbelievable. And I look up to a guy like Kobe Bryant just because of what he's able to do every night he goes out on the basketball court. So once again, I'm quoted again saying that Kobe Bryant is the best player in our league.
Okay, so if your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8. Right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that. And as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind. Right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in.
I did everything I possibly could, and it sounds crazy to say I won 5 championships and come up 1 short. But honestly, I'm okay with that. It just wasn't in the cards for me to get 6 or 7, but I did everything possible to try to make it happen. And I can live with that any day.
It's very simple. You have to dance beautifully in the box that you are comfortable dancing in. Right? So like everybody's box is different. My box was to be extremely ambitious within the sport of basketball. Your box is different than mine, right? Every kid here has their own box, but it doesn't mean that your box isn't as beautiful as mine, right? Everybody has their own. It's your job to try to perfect it and make it as beautiful of a canvas as you can make it. And if you have done that, then you have lived a successful life. You have lived with the Mamba mentality. But every kid, every person has the ability to put 1 foot in front of the other.
1 step at a time.
Right? So like if you're saying, okay, I'm going to climb Mount Everest, you're at the bottom of the mountain and you look up and you're going, I'm not going to climb Mount Everest. Right? But if you break it down into sections and just 1 foot in front of the other, 1 step at a time, next thing you know, you're at the top of the mountain. Because I think the greatest fear that we face is ourselves, because we all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, okay, I want that. It's scary because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it and you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself? Right? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself.